Yes. My Lord Babylon, like always, thank you for the power to defeat our enemies. I'm currently working on a mission where it seems like the dream is involved. If this is true, then once we succeed, I believe you will have some leverage to use against Woad in any future dealings. Additionally, we just encountered some demons that I could not recognize. They did not pay you any respect as far as I could see, and I did not seem to fear your power. It does not seem like they were alone. They were guarding a castle, and there's likely more of them inside. They were serving someone, but I could not tell who. We of course dealt with them. It was, however, much closer than expected. They were both able to replicate my spellcasting, which meant that we almost lost. I had to use everything available, and I'm now glowing like a beacon with your power. And I do not have much resources left. This also, however, showed the party once again the power of your Babylon, and I am beginning to sense that the respect is getting quite high. In time, I suspect I will be able to convert them to you, like I have done with so many others before. Now, another demon approaches us, and it seems like he's more than just a minion. I'm or whatever you say.
Alright, good job. Here.
Does people in Verum like end their prayer with something? Like amen?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Amen just means truthfully.
Ah.
You could say something in Norwegian. I won't have any idea what you're saying, but it will sound cool.
It's true. Next time.
Next time. Speak your fucking language. Pulls out stick. Come on!
Do something.
Say your magic words, magic man. I'll get you one day. That's
One
it.
session I will just speak Norwegian, and
That's
you have to
it.
guess what I'm saying.
That's it.
Then...
I'm learning Norwegian, and I'm going to surprise you by understanding everything you're saying.
Ah, perfect.
He'll never see it
challenge.
coming.
I'll just
A true
swap
challenge.
dialect.
Just a little activity over the weekend. Learn
Yeah.
Norwegian.
That's right. And then he'll be like, oh shit, ¿Dónde es biblioteca? That's Spanish for where is the library?
Så kan du ikke forstå meg.
Whoa! That's what I
Yeah.
like to hear right there.
Stemmer det?
Yeah, that's right. Hey, you want to see what's approaching you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a storm?
No, shut up. You know what? Over the edge. Bye-bye.
Wee.
Okay.
Why do you sound younger when you speak Norwegian?
Because I spoke a northern dialect. I don't know.
He was
No,
speaking.
whenever you
was
speak
speaking
English,
in
you just
dialect.
sound more manly.
What is that like?
That is
More.
also true.
Yeah, I feel like I should know.
It's like he's speaking Southern. Norwegian Southern. Skal. Alright, anyways. You see this creature walk out through the shadows.
Oh no.
There you go. Take a long look at that.
Oh, it's that one.
Nice.
Hey guys, what the fuck is that?
I know you.
I know you. What the fuck?
I'm pissing in my pants tonight.
All right.
Identify yourself. In the name
As-
of Babylon.
As the creature
Ooh.
approaches. In the name of Babylon. I thought that I had felt the presence of the tyrant lord here. Greetings and salutations, it would seem, are in order. You're quite difficult to remove as mortals. I am hoping that perhaps we might come to an accord. My name is Geisa. I am a speaker to Agamemnon. A pleasure. Deep bow.
Who is this Agamemnon?
What a question. Agamemnon is the soon-to-be lord of Corvinus, of this entire realm. You'll learn who he is soon enough. But I have a request. Or rather, a question, I suppose. Why are you here? As they gesture dramatically around them.
Clarifying question. Where exactly is here?
I suppose that answers other questions that I have. If you do not know where you are, then I doubt that you meant to come here.
We meant to solve a problem, and in solving that problem, we had to go through a swirling vortex of darkness.
Generally, one tends to avoid such things.
We're hired for a job. Sometimes it's in the job description to go through a swirling vortex.
Hired, you say? By whom?
We're getting way off track in questions here.
The creature will smile.
Why, none that you need to know of, demon.
The eyes will flick quickly over towards Anfa, and then they will go back towards Darien. Do these uninitiated speak for you, servant of the Tyrant Lord?
No, not really, but we are united in purpose.
And what purpose
Oh, no.
is that exactly?
To fulfill this mission that we are on.
And what mission is that?
We are to restore the balance to whatever that place was back in the Misterlands.
Ah. Restoring balance. How quaint. Your actions would dictate otherwise.
How so?
You see, it is the presence of foreign powers that have caused an upset in the balance. Your actions throw such a thing into further chaos.
I think we have differing perspectives, and that's leading us to be confused on our definitions of balance.
Oh, I am not confused. But you are correct. Your definition is one that is touted in ignorance. Allow me to explain more plainly. The spirits, if that is what you would like to call them, that you are attempting to restore the balance of, are representations, no, that's wrong, manifestations of the aspect of balance of a land not of this place. Therefore, its matrix of balance that it foreholds is insufficient to be applied to this land. More specifically, it is disruptive to the balance of this land. These two do not mix, like water and oil.
And why would my people allow them to be present?
Most likely out of desperation. After all, your people are losing.
We are not desperate.
Oh, really? The
I
creature
want to be honest. They hired me, so they might be a little desperate.
The creature turns its head incredulously at Anfa. Really? You do not believe your people are desperate?
Alpha's eyes flick towards Darien for going back to this entity. No. I have hope that we will see a better day.
Yes. Hope, and all of that. A fine veneer in which to cover oneself from the ugly scars of your own incompetence and desperation. You smell of shame. It reeks from you. A palpable aura. But I am not here for personal attacks. I truly don't care about what you think. it doesn't change what the truth is. The truth is, these gates and their guardians are causing naught but chaos. And this, as they gesture around themselves, this is simply a symptom. One that will be rectified.
What do you mean?
I'm surprised that a servant of the Tyrant Lord doesn't know what I mean, but I shall spell it out. Someone attempted to use the elemental forces from another land to enact their will upon our ley lines. This, most obviously, wasn't acceptable. The forces became turbulent, the dream spilled into chaos, and thus into where you are now.
Well, then who's responsible for doing this?
That would be your people.
What?
You see, once again we return to the hegemony of your ignorance. Your lack of education as to what your people have done is directly indicative of your lack of knowledge of their desperation. Why else, by your own question that you stated, would they have allowed a foreign entity to act as the engine of creation? Why would they do that? Unless they were
desperate.
excellent. At least one of you seems to be paying attention. More than I could say for this druid, as she looks down at her nails.
I'm a bit lost. The reason why everything is going straight belly up is because of the actions of the Church of Metheria, persecution and destruction of our groves and our people.
Oh yes, that
our
would
practices.
That would be quite the convenient excuse, wouldn't it? I'm not.
What you're implying is that we've been rotten from the inside from the beginning.
What I'm implying is that you are not innocent. I'm not saying that the church hasn't had its influence. Believe me, they have. They are like a bumbling oaf with a large stick smacking things that scare them, leaving cracks in the earth as they go. This Church of Metheria has done plenty in order to reap and rack at the balance of the world, but they're not pretending to be its savior, at least not in that way. It is your job, as she gestures towards Anfa, and your people's, to maintain the balance of the natural world, and not only have you failed to do so, you have attempted to outsource it. So, while the Metherians hold quite some blame, you hold the other.
I got a clarifying question. If it's supposed to be her people's job to keep balance, what's your role?
My role is to serve Lord Agamemnon, upon whose return we'll see real balance restored to the world as it was once, and shall be again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, you know exactly what's going on here, and are intentionally corrupting the manifestations of the elements that are back where we came from.
Intentionally? Were you not listening? It is their own action that
Not
caused
really.
us. Ah, well then. I will not speak to you then. It will turn its attention back towards Darien.
Above board, I cut out, so I was getting like syllables instead of words.
Oh. Well. Then maybe you just don't say anything at all.
No, it's okay. It's been 9 minutes since this conversation started. I'm gonna say, hey, look here, and I'm gonna use my ability to make her forget the past 10 minutes.
You're using something on her?
No.
Yeah.
No. Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
What are you using?
I'm gonna say, hey, it's the agent ability that I got. I can't pull anything up right now because I have no
Let
fucking
me look it up.
Wi-Fi.
I got it. It's regional, right?
No, it's agent. The agent prestige class ability.
Yeah. Agent?
I believe he's talking about a passing thought.
Yeah, a
Oh.
passing thought.
It must make a saving throw. I would
Yes.
not. Okay. Alright then. I can't stop you.
I don't like looking stupid. Forget that.
Alpha's not paying attention right now. She's deep in thought.
All right. Let's roll for it. Hope I don't roll a 20.
That'd be crazy.
Oh no.
Yay.
What's the DC?
Should be 10
DC
plus
16.
our level.
DC
Should be
16.
Should be 16.
Yeah.
All right, rolling it.
Yeah.
21.
Well
Okay.
done.
Gisa will
Okay,
turn
wait.
their attention away from Jean and will towards Darien. And Gisa will say, well, quite an interesting stock that you've kept with you, but their ignorance and blatant incompetence are starting to wear on me. So I shall speak to you as a servant of the Tyrant Lord. Perhaps I might get some meaningful conversation. Let us just speak frankly, shall we? As I believe I can with one of your ilk. You are where you do not belong. If you do not leave, you will die. Slow and terrible deaths. This is your only warning.
You say I do not belong, but where is this? Is this the dream? Is this somewhere else?
Perhaps we are not on equal levels if you do not know where you are. That is unfortunate to hear. My statement still remains the same. Go back from whence you came.
I guess I'll pipe up. Miss Gesa, we I don't know if we have a way to return, unless that vortex has a way to bring us back to where we came from.
To return, you must simply go there. He gestures to the side.
To just jump off?
Yes.
I guess that's the closest thing to making sense.
Can I insight that?
Sure.
I don't know.
You do not detect any deception.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's our answer to that, to returning. Miss Gesa, sorry about your house guards. If that's what they could be called for you.
Gasa will raise an eyebrow at the apology, but will then turn to look towards Darien.
So we're also looking for a village elder. Do you know what happened to him?
A village? Oh, I see. That's what you were really hired for. You're here to rescue someone. Oh, very well. He's proved useless anyway. I will return the elder to you. And then you will leave.
I don't find that.
I think half a job done is better than no job done.
Yeah,
We still need
we
to
are.
return the balance to this place.
Well, technically, we were not hired for that.
Half a job or no job?
It is unfortunate to say, but if we allow these gates and their spirits to remain unbalanced, is it not true that this could have repercussions in regards to the ley line itself? They seem to be intertwined to it already.
But she said she would deal with it. How do you plan on dealing with it, Mrs. Kaisa?
Consuming them.
Mm.
Once they have been devoured, their presence will no longer be registered, and the ley lines will quiet down.
How will
What
this affect?
guarantee do you have that will work?
She ignores what Jean says and looks to Darien.
How does this affect?
Yeah, that was more like an
plan?
open air question.
Will it cause me problems?
Giessa will kind of stroke her chin. I don't know. What do you consider problematic, exactly?
I don't know, infestations and destroyed nature that I have to deal with. Creatures of no intellect, charging at everyone, stuff like that.
I presume that there will be some symptoms once they've removed, but nothing that I suspect that the natural world cannot handle.
Well, personally, I'm quite ready to accept the deal and just take this guy and leave. It's not really my problem. For now. And I will have to contact my Lord Babylon about the other stuff.
Yes, I'm sure the stuff is important.
It still feels like a whole lot of my problem.
And mine.
Are we in agreement then, saying to Darien? One wayward elder for you to leave.
Hey, did we get a description of what the elder's supposed to look like? How do we know we're not just getting some random old man she doesn't want anymore?
I doubt she would lie.
You would?
Did you torture him or cause any harm to him?
Yes. Quite a bit, in fact. He is alive, if that's what your concern is.
But is he whole?
That's entirely up to him.
Bring him to me alive and I will live with him. I cannot speak for my other companions.
I'm afraid that's unacceptable. You will either all leave or there is no deal. You may discuss amongst yourselves if you wish.
I like this deal.
I'm gonna step back a little bit to here.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Talk.
I mean, I don't know if we can actually face her. If her implication is that she would be the one to fight us. I'm very much well spent. Well, both me and you are both near our maximum of exposure after reaching apotheosis, Darien.
Yes.
I have a means of expunging it off of me, but I would have to remain very close to you, and I'm sure you are very tapped on your resources. I still have a fair amount of spells left, but I don't know about the rest of you.
I don't think the idea of entertaining combat of any kind is a good idea. We barely made it through her guards.
I'm going with whatever my brother wants.
Like I said, we were hired to get this guy back. We can get him back home. He's a wise elder. and we'll sort out the rest of the problems whenever he's back to his senses.
Yes, like she said, the nature will deal with it after they are
Well,
consumed.
she intends to deal with it rather violently, but I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
like it.
get into that.
You realize that I have an attachment here, right?
And my trepidations with these foreign entered powers and influences, she spoke some truth on. I've never been a fan of it. I was not a fan of coming here. I've come to see that they are, for better or worse, doing a better job than my own people. To disrupt that balance now, when everything is when the whole continent is about to go up into flames, and the fire of war might be disastrous.
Well, look, I'd love to talk philosophy, but I don't think she's gonna give us 2 hours.
Then
We
are
need to
leaving
come to
it
the
a group
decision.
vote? Is that what we're doing?
That seems like the most concise and fair way to handle this problem. Everybody seems to have made their thoughts known except for except for Sparrow.
And Kaito.
I've been talking. I have an attachment here.
To where we are currently.
For the shrines. She's been the one to most connect herself.
If she consumes all of this, the yokai, I may not be able to use my key anymore.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest. Anytime that I cast a spell, I run the risk of never being able to use magic again. So it's kind of just in the job description.
Every time we do step outside, we run the risk of dying. It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Pretty much.
This will affect more than just the spirit here. It'll affect the whole Spirit Gate village.
Right.
Which are my people.
I'm all about doing what's right. Love that. Great. Good stuff. Feels good to be good, right? But the thing is that I have no means of reliably being able to say that I can handle her. I don't think any of us here do, even together. So I think our only means here are to abide by what she says, and it happened to be beneficial to our...
We have an opportunity to just finish the mission and get paid.
I feel like allowing this to continue will only serve more chaos and not any order.
That as well. Considering this entire place is about balance.
I suppose we should not. The only person to make their opinion known right now is Kaito. What do you think? Where do you stand before we make our vote?
Kaito has not taken his eyes off of this demon since he appeared. He is
Okay.
glaring, fist are clenched. He is not happy about any of this.
Mm-hmm.
So Sparrow's on the same page as Kaito.
He hasn't said anything. Kaito?
Nudge.
Oh, I might add the tidbit
I think
that
he's
you'd be
just leading
betraying
the
2 of
judgment
y'all's brothers'
to the
origins.
people.
Oh, you're breaking up real bad there.
Hmm?
Avery was trying to talk, I think.
Right.
Well,
We cannot beat her now.
Well, as much as I want to fight this whatever for Babylon, I do not have the resources to do that now. So I will just vote for finishing the quest and getting the fuck out.
Exactly. Either we do what she says and we get the old man and we get to leave with our lives, or we don't do what she says, we get no old man, we die, and the problem certainly doesn't get solved later down the line. At least if we have the old man, he can potentially give us a next step to take.
We could do with some rest, I will admit.
It seems like the decision is made.
You not ask your gods what he thinks you should do? I don't know how your gods work. I don't know the foreign ways of anything.
He probably would not answer.
I can ask my granny what we should do if we're
Fine.
getting opinions.
Fine. Alright then. Darien, Jean, Meryl. Your vote is to leave.
Yes.
Finish the quest and leave.
The old
If we leave and survive, we can solve this issue later. If need be.
Every fiber of my being hates this, but you are right. And I have not failed.
Haven't failed. Not yet.
Alright then.
But we do need rest.
We won't get any rest here. So we must
Clearly.
decide to leave. But that would doom the wood spirit. That would doom
Anfa, I need you to trust right now.
Yeah. I trust.
Let's get the elder and get some rest.
Okay. Alright. I'll stand with Kaito. I don't accept this.
I
can't
don't
do anything.
either. But this is what we need to do right now, if we are to survive another day.
Fine.
Okay, well, she's not going to listen to me, so Darien, you should tell her that we're down for her deal.
Yes, I cannot force people to leave.
I think it's decided we'll be leaving to get some rest and get the elder back.
I think he's waiting to hear Kaito say that.
I'll leave.
Are you quite done?
Yes, we have agreed.
Agreed to my deal?
For clarifications, please specify again the deal.
I will give you the old man alive, and you will leave.
Sounds good to me.
Very well. Deal accepted. Wait here a moment. And with a snap of her fingers, she will dissipate in smoke.
Why do I feel like we're gonna get crossed?
And
Unlikely.
good news, my power just came back on.
Then
That's
again,
good,
she
at
follows a tyrant, so you never know.
Oh shit.
I don't think she
I was holding
follows your
I was holding my
demon
token.
lord.
All right.
Yes, exactly.
In the distance, you can see slowly approaching a throng of creatures, and you see these creatures approach you.
Mm.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
You will see this. Several of these walking in front. You will see 2 of these.
No.
You will see 1 of these.
Mm-hmm.
You will see 1 of these. And in the middle, you will see that they are carrying an old man, which looks like this.
Yo.
Creatures will get to this point. Plop.
Very good. Thank you. Now to leave. Can someone that flies try first? Thank you.
I will take him.
Need any help there, Anfa?
Sure, you can help me.
Alright. Sounds good.
I do not like the idea of dropping off this ledge.
Neither do I.
Well, you two
That's
can
why
fly.
he asked you to go first, so you could test it out for us. And if, you die, you could just fly away.
Wait, but they'd be dead. Also, why are you all the way over there? We need to pull Gene up to us. He's not moving. He's not moving.
The creatures will watch, almost as if in anticipation of something.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
Anfa, they
They're
want to
waiting
fight.
for us to go back on
Yeah.
our deal.
I just
They-
want
they-
to see if I want to see if
They're waiting
it's
for a fight.
They are anticipating something is about to happen, as I just said.
okay.
Insight
alright,
is not mind reading.
I'm more so trying to read if they're ready for a fight or not.
Yes.
Probably.
Okay.
Hey.
All right.
This
Yes,
is
they
the
want to kill us.
example of if you do not leave, this is what you're facing.
Yep.
I guess I'll jump down first
Okay.
with the anticipation to catch myself with my wings if needed.
Got it. Go ahead.
Whee! It won't let me.
Sparrow
Wall
jumps
collision.
over the side. And Sparrow begins to fall. Make me a perception check, Sparrow.
Because jack of all trades.
Okay. With mere moments to spare, you open your wings before you are skewered on sharp rocks.
Alright. I don't like that. Flying on back up.
Okay, you fly back up.
Oh,
Let's try leaving the way we came.
All right then.
As you fly
Yeah,
back
yeah.
up, all of the rages of Agamemnon will start laughing.
Let's leave the way we came.
lady, your joke sucks. But yeah, I guess
And
the best we got
leave.
is heading out the way we came for the moment.
Yeah, that's pretty much our best
Oh, you turn
option
around to
there.
leave? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless we get blocked off by the stone door being closed. Oh, they're following us.
Isn't that normal for any castle?
Okay. Pair of doors here. Gotta open them.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. You press against them, and they will open.
Okay.
At least we remembered that they were push doors.
Sitting there pulling on the push doors.
Okay. This way you see swirling shadows.
Step on through.
It was the way in, so probably the way out.
Hopefully.
Okay. Step back through. As you do so, you reappear here.
It did different castle. Wow. No.
Oh no.
Is my summon here? Or is
Oh.
it gone?
Let me check.
He entered with us, but he never came through, so I'm not sure if he got
Where's Sam?
desummoned or just never got through.
Is this your familiar or another summon spell?
It's Fine Seed.
Oh,
Fine
Fine
Steed.
Steed? Okay.
Any key. Hey. What happened? Why didn't you follow?
Couldn't fucking fit through it.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Could've needed you.
Yeah, they pushed me out, mate.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm
won.
so glad you're Chemo G.
What?
So, stop! Don't get too close.
I'm confused.
What's wrong
That's-
with him?
You're right.
He's
Not sure. Could you please carry him?
Oh, this one?
The elder, yeah.
Mhm.
It's your thing. Frog tongue.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, there he goes.
he's a frog lizard. That's cool.
Time to return.
I'm gonna put a hand on Kaito's shoulder. Nothing in the wording said we couldn't return.
Yes.
He turns around to
That is
swing,
true.
but stops. You're right.
What does that mean?
Hmm?
Like, Kaito, what are you saying? You've said that. a few
These aren't
times
my
now.
glasses.
During that fight, I could do nothing. I was saying you're right.
Brother.
You just have to be stronger.
We need some rest.
This
Or do
is
you
a
think you
heroic
can take
victory.
on whatever was accompanying what we had just fought?
I knew I couldn't.
Let's get the elder back, get some rest, and we'll deal with it in the morning.
We can at least bring him to. We can maybe bring him back to fire.
And we can warn the other yokai along the way. Of just what they're dealing with. And what they intend.
Yes, Ho might be able to help us.
Well, as long as we start moving, I'm happy.
Alright, then let's move.
Yep.
Be careful.
Skibbity bip bop, skibbity bop. Oh, skibbity bip bop bop, beep bop bo bo.
Do you think we
I-
could solve this if we just like killed that wood guy?
No.
Just stop
That's
the
the
corruption
infection of
before
the
it
land
spreads.
itself, the ley lines.
You're right, he's the manifestation of wood. Maybe killing would be a bad idea.
Especially when they are so intertwined with the ley line now.
We can let the elder deal with it once
Can't
he wakes
corrupt
up.
nature if I kill them.
I mean,
Stop by
he's
the
not
fire and
wrong.
heal
Mission
before we go
failed
back.
successfully.
No, we can warn them and come back. There was no wording saying we can't come back.
I'm proud of us for
That is
not
literally
fighting the
what
demons.
That is literally what Sparrow is clinging to right now.
Copium.
Yeah, it is the copium of which Sparrow
Massive
is clinging
copium.
to.
Yeah.
Stop it. She's going to
My
go by
word,
the
that's a lot of
shrines.
copium.
She's gonna go by all the shrines that have people in them still, and go warn them about what they're gonna be dealing with.
Well coped. Alright, does the party wish to return to this fucking what
I mean,
To
But-
Doros?
yes, to Doris. God, my brain
Yeah.
shut down for a
I
second.
thought we were. I mean, Anfa suggested going to and being like, "Yeah, this is really bad, but we got the Elder."
And Sparrow wants to go by the fire shrine, the steel,
that would be
Wait,
the
Would it be
metal
on our
shrine,
way,
and
or
the water
would it be a-
shrine, to let those who remain know what's up.
whichever
it's
ones
not-
are on the way back, we can stop by them.
Yeah.
But I don't think we
That's
should
only
go
one
out
of
of our
them.
way.
Well, I mean, you could. Water's on the way back. You could stop by that one
Yep.
and tell him what's up.
Warn
Yeah.
them.
Guardian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well. If we're gonna be passing, might as well.
Sparrow is going to make a solid attempt to go by the steel, or the metal.
Is that in the opposite direction?
That
She does
is-
not care.
That is
She will fly there if she has to.
Sparrow,
If you're
please
not
don't
there
leave
when
us
the
for
reward
several
gets doled
days.
out.
So are you splitting off from the party or not?
no, don't. We need to stay together.
He's literally the one that I'm basically attached to. I
I
need to
know.
warn him of what's going on. So
We
he
will.
knows
We will
up.
be passing through water and then through metal.
Has anybody got any spells that you can communicate over long distances? We could just use
No.
them. Maybe we could buy one when we get to town. Hey, we're just having fast.
Yes.
Just holler at the guy and be like, "Hey, we failed." Like,
Well,
what
the
exactly are
fire
you trying to
seemed like he
communicate to
had
him?
plenty of copium.
What are you trying to communicate
having
to
fun
them is
with
what I'm
that.
getting at. Like, you'd be walking all the way back there to be like, "We fucked up."
Well, it seems as though the trail is that
Hey,
we have
there's
to pass.
someone out here who wants to eat you.
Yeah,
They've already eaten at least one of you guys. Maybe
We
two.
must- we must pass through water and then metal before we can make our way back. And even then, we might not be able to leave. Remember, the path closed to us.
That is true. Hopefully, this guy with his special talisman on his neck will let us pass.
So where are you guys going?
I mean, we had to pass through like water and metal to get back to the village we originally were at, right?
We're heading to water.
Yeah.
You pass through water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Metal would be out of the way.
Mm.
I don't think we should delay this any further because the longer we take, then the worse this situation is going to get.
True. And what
The
happens
sooner
if we
this-
can't re-enter once we leave?
This guy got here. We get him back home. We get him recuperated. He comes up with a plan, and we enact it.
If
Well,
he gets stuck here again,
And what
Well, we'll
happens
be
when
with him this
he?
time.
What happens when he's not of mind?
And then we talk to the Shrine Maiden, who's like his second in command, or however their power structure works.
if that's the case, we may as well go through fire first.
Why?
No, water's closer to our destination if we want to make our way to.
I'm just trying to
Or
track
there's
The
the
no
village.
logic
point
of
in me flying over there.
I'm not going to risk you being alone.
I'm just trying to track the logic of why go to the other shrines and tell them that we messed up. Like they know the situation is bad, and we have no
It's-
new information
But they
to give
don't
them.
know what the actual situation is.
Exactly.
Okay, what is the new information that we have? The demons did this. They didn't.
That they're consuming them?
Yes,
How
that
about
there is
for
an entity.
starters?
That there is a person named Gesa. That is
Serving this
a
guy named
servant of
Agamemnon.
Agamemnon and is
Right.
seeking to kill them. We're
With
it's the best we
corruption,
can do.
right? So you're just gonna tell them who's behind their corruption.
and to have them be on the lookout for it. That way, one, like, let's face it, he doesn't take anything seriously. If
What?
if he knows to take it seriously, maybe he would be far more effective as well.
I don't know of any of them that are not taking this seriously. You're gonna have to clarify who you mean.
They're all taking it seriously.
The one punting wood
Ho
just to set it on
is
fire because, oh, we do that sometimes.
Talking about Ho?
That
Yeah.
was before we informed him of the situation.
yes.
Yeah, he thought that they were having a little rivalry, and now he knows that there's actual corruption going on. But telling him who's doing it, I don't know. I don't know how that would help. Like, I don't foresee that being helpful knowledge until we have an actual plan, and the forces to back up that plan pointing at the old man.
The ability to protect themselves more effectively if they know what they're up against.
Our main goal was to save the Elder. If the Elder is still sane of mind, then he might be able to help guide us in how we might reverse this effect and save the balance. And I might be
Right.
able to find answers as to why my people have been so reliant on this
Well,
for an aid.
so water's on the way. You can tell the Guardian, and then the Guardian can tell everybody else.
Yeah, that's
So
yeah.
they can
That's,
actually leave the shrine, unlike the yokai?
Well, his
I mean-
spirit isn't there to be guarded anymore.
Yeah. The Guardians can move around. Spirits
yeah, and the
can't.
Guardian of Water can quickly, probably much faster than us, traverse this region.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So-
Guardians can go places. The spirits can't.
Yeah.
While we're on our way to the water, can I check out the old man and make sure he's not like got some kind of curse on him with an Arcana check?
Sure, you can make medicine checks.
I only got Arcana.
You
You
can do
wanna have
Arcana as
medicine?
well to see if he's got any magical maladies.
Ooh,
I
I'm
can
gonna do
try
that.
out a medicine check with my jack of all trades.
Pew. I got a 14. We're gonna take a rest anyway, so can I inspire that for a plus 10, so 24.
Sure, yeah. 24. He is definitely suffering from corruption.
Oh fuck.
Each moment
Does
that
it, like-
passes means that more and more of him is lost to it.
We got to get this
Oh.
guy back home quickly. I have no
Oh,
idea how to
shit.
solve that corruption. Do I actually have any idea what would help?
Yeah, like priest's kit,
Holy water.
more powerful resources that you currently don't possess.
Hey,
But
you're a
would be
priest, right?
possibly available at the
Does
village.
anybody here have trigger mastery and priest kit?
Nope.
No.
Is anybody
Pick
here
it.
not an evil cleric?
Damn.
Damn.
I mean,
Unfortunately,
it's not.
unfortunately,
Not this kind of evil.
you don't have good energy.
We need to get this guy back.
You've
to
got
that
a
shrine
cleric,
where
but he's not the right
Good
flavor.
Perhaps it's not a
healing
problem.
hands.
Ah,
You just
what?
have to have key.
Yeah, put some hair in his chest.
the-
Let's
yeah, we need to get this guy back home quickly. He's gonna
Alright,
die.
we will have to pass by water. So if we pass by close enough, Sparrow and Kaito, you can fly over and inform the water spirit that of the situation and that you can warn the other or the water guardian, and the water guardian can inform the spirits. And we'll wait for you
Sounds good. Little
momentarily.
10-minute stop. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean it's
Yeah, we can't-
something up like that.
We can't wait too
Sounds
too
good.
long.
let's hit the
All
road.
right.
Yeah.
So, party is going where?
Water.
We're getting back to the village, but doing a quick like 10-minute pit stop at water to basically try to get the spread the word that bad
You
things
got
are
it.
happening.
Probably need Kaito's help just for translation purposes.
Yeah, that's why Kaito, because he can speak the language.
Yo! If I was a rich girl,
Is this a good time to go maybe do a quick potty break?
if I had all the money in the world, yes, go poo poo pee pee.
I think
Piss your
you will-
pants,
Pee-pee.
loser.
A quick potty break.
Good old
Yeah,
bio
while
break.
Well,
the water loads.
if she's gonna go, I might as well go pee too. That way, I don't
Alright.
have to pee during our pee time. I'll be right back.
All right.
It was very fortunate that the power came on and hour before they told me the power would come back on.
Hmm.
Very good.
That's usually how it
I like
goes.
that.
They overestimate so that you're happy when it does come back on.
It's a good move. Smart business. I like under promised and over delivered. Oh no, it's waning.
Because
It
you
took
should
us a few
always
days to get here,
overestimate
right?
whenever it comes to how long is this gonna take. That way you're never late.
Alright, and for the few days it took to get here, Kaito has been in his bat form this whole time.
Yeah, did it take days? I guess I will ask.
Gonna have to get out of it to
It
talk
usually
to
takes us 2
Waterboy.
or 3 days. Yeah, it usually takes us 2 or 3 days to shrines,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm very worried about the old man in this current state. That's my paycheck that's slipping into the grasps of death,
Yeah.
and I only have 8 charges on my healer's kit. I wonder if a purging potion would get rid of some of that.
Maybe.
Maybe that could be something I can Arcana check on the way here. If a purging potion would help. I don't really know the interaction with.
You're breaking up again.
Oh no, he's dead. Brother, no.
His internet came back, but his Wi-Fi died. Or his power, not.
Poor buddy. Hey Darien.
Yeah.
How do you pray to Babylon? I think I should give him a little bit of thanks.
Ah, excellent idea. Let's wait for Arcadum to see if there's a special way.
What I miss?
I'm actually mostly just looking to get like Babylon's titles in character so I can actually do a prayer. 'Cause if you want somebody to recognize that you're talking to them, you generally use their name or things that they go by.
Yes.
Bet. I can grab those real quick.
Normally you can just say the Dark Prince, the First Devil, the Man in Black, stuff like that. That's the main
Meryl
titles.
takes out a small piece of charcoal and writes those down. The Dark Prince.
Yeah, those are the 3 that are on the wiki. Man in Black, First Devil, and Dark Prince.
Thank you, Darien. I'll give some thanks for you, basically.
Yes, I am great.
Does he have a symbol that I should be aware of?
Yes. As you can see on me, the chain crown is.
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
Yes, that's his symbol.
Whenever my drawing tablet comes in, I really want to try to make Meryl art where he looks like super goth, and that's just his Babylon face.
Oh my god.
Yes.
It looks like he just walked out of a Spencer's, just bought everything on the rack.
So he's gonna go through his Gideon phase soon.
Mm-hmm. Meryl, Is that eyeliner you have on?
Getting that older sibling feeling watching them go through what you had to. And knowing that even if you tell them they look stupid, they're not gonna stop. Because they
It's not a
think they look
phase,
cool.
okay?
Sure, bud.
Babylon treats me right, okay? He doesn't hit me.
Yo! What the fuck?
As far as
hold up.
standards go, I'd say
Hold
that's
up.
the
Except
floor.
he
Hold-
probably does.
Hold
he-
up.
of
Are
course
you
he
saying,
does.
Robert.
Are
Or
you
it's just,
saying
you know,
that
emotional
Gene
manipulation.
hates you?
Oh, I forgot you never had no brother. Yeah, that's how I got him used to being bullied. And now he kills people. And he's good
Oh
at it.
no! Oh no! That's terrible.
All right, I'm back.
You'll never find
We
me.
good?
Yes.
Everybody back? We ready?
Mm-hmm.
He-
All
Yeah,
right.
You missed
I'm
out
I'm
on
even on my
Meryl learning
computer
about
now.
the names of Babylon.
Yes. Very good.
Okay, let's get to it. So, as you reapproach the Shrine of Water, as the rain falls and the mists slowly rise, you enter once more into the depths of the mist and fog. This time, however, when the shadow approaches you, you are not filled with dread and uncertainty, but rather relief, as you see the Guardian in the mist appears before you. It will give a deep bow, and will look towards Kaito.
Kaito would walk up, fall to his knees, and do a dogeisha in front of him. And he was speaking Galean. We have failed. The corruption is stronger than what we thought. We met this demon. She called herself Kaisa, a speaker of Agamemnon. When we fought her forces, we were barely able to do it, and when she appeared, we were too weak to stop her. Darien, point to him, was able to strike a deal to let us leave with the Guardian. And he would gesture towards the Elder, but he's under some type of corruption that we can't heal. They planned on consuming everything here. All the elements of Thoros.
You will feel the Guardian's hand on your shoulder. He will lift you up to stand.
Tears are welling up in his eyes.
The Guardian will give a salute, pressing his fist into his chest. And will gesture for you to copy it.
Kaito does.
You will feel the firm hand of the Guardian in the mist press your fist into your chest and place his hand on your shoulder. You will feel him nod. And then he disappears in the mist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess that went well.
Probably want to tell the others.
Why can't all of our interactions be this brief, concise, and well managed?
Because you're with us.
We're very chaotic people.
Yeah.
Who's this we?
I don't even want to recount our trip up here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's fair.
Well, this
Okay,
is
let's
dealt
get
with.
this dead guys to stop dying.
Yes, let's make it so ensure that the Elder does not fall to the corruption.
I got a question, Arcadum. It took us like a day or two to get to this shrine, right?
Yeah.
So, could I have had time to kind of like try to understand more of what's happening with him and his corruption?
You're able to learn that if you do not get back to Doris quickly, he will die.
He
Yep.
will die to the corruption, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's not like normal exposure. Like giving him a purging potion won't help, right?
Giving him a purging potion would help, yeah.
Okay, I got like 3 of them. I can give him one. If it would help, I would give him one. Yes.
Okay. That'll buy you some time.
Phew. Okay, we got like a few more hours than we did.
Nice.
Alright then, let's get going. Time is of the essence.
Yep.
Alright, Kaito will try to lead him back.
Okay.
We should probably learn to get more versed in medicine. This guy's rough.
And so,
As long he will live.
the party takes back to the forest, taking their paths until eventually they arrive once more at the edge of the shrines.
Oh my word. Feels like it's been ages since we've been here.
It's been a while. Yes.
Still looks
Hopefully
like
we
shit.
can get out.
Feels like it's been ancients and ages since you...
I was gonna make that joke, I didn't want to be the one to do it.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't watch the other streams.
I
I
don't get
don't watch
it.
the other streams.
Don't forget about the city that you're going to.
I hate that.
Okay,
We're going.
Okay.
so as you
Let's
come
see
up
if we
back
can get
to
through
the
that gate
shrine,
this time.
turn to the south. If you want me to move you as a party, I can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that might be more efficient.
Yeah,
NPCs.
that would be a lot more efficient.
Every round of movement counts, Arcadum.
Don't
As
tell me
we
down the
move
stairs.
5 feet at a time.
When you get to about this point, you can see that the same shimmering spectral presences that you felt before seem to be more abundant. Dependent around the Elder seems to be
There's a wall.
dissipating the surrounding spirits.
Mm.
So, across the bridge. Beneath you, the water glows. Mana coursing through it. A reminder of just how beautiful this balance can be. How harmonious the magic of the East can truly seem. As you watch the river flow past, within it, you could see fish swimming, almost as if they are dancing in the waters. Small spiritual presences in the trees move along the branches as the wind softly caresses the tops of the trees. Behind you, almost like a fading feeling upon waking from a dream, the harmony of this place dissipates. There is only the cruel reality of its encroaching destruction.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's gonna suck when those fish die.
Those besides Anfa will see that still wearing her mask now, but down her cheeks, and it's where it's visible, tears streak down.
Sparrow pats her side as they go. Nothing said we couldn't return.
As you approach the gate, the amulet on the elder's neck will start to pulsate.
I'm so glad I was right about that. It was an entire crapshoot.
Very good.
I mean, he has an amulet.
Well, that tends to come out your mouth quite a bit, Gene.
We had an amulet too.
Yeah. I'm not one for comforting words, but nothing we could have done except be strong.
And nothing said we couldn't come back.
Okay, so make your way back. Doris no Biotail.
A city of alcohol.
City of Spirits.
Yeah, city of spirits.
The Spirit Gate, if you will.
Kaito would look back one more time, admiring the beauty, take a deep breath, and first time in probably a month or so, turns back to his human form and follows the party.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know you're not comfortable like that, bud, but we don't want to make the local comfortable.
We're not done.
Now I know what that star in the north means.
Now I know things.
That's an 8-pointed star.
I care about the 5 that are gonna get killed.
More like you're a dumb pointed star.
Oh,
Got him.
Oh,
Got him.
crippled.
Absolutely wrecked, Ralphed, destroyed.
Who's that guy with the
Unboxed,
funny name?
downvoted. L plus ratio.
I need to find that man with the funny name. I think it was like Coccyx or something.
Okay. You rush back towards the Shrine Maiden. As you approach to the north, you will see her waiting. A mix of worry, concern, and relief on her face. You probably don't go in there with him.
That's what you say. No, I do.
Chill
As-
outside, bro. Chill outside.
I can see Darien bringing him in anyway.
I would probably leave him at the door, yeah. Sorry.
She will approach. Grandfather! Go ahead.
Oh, this is so much worse than I thought.
We found him. There are forces behind the scenes causing the disturbance in the balance here.
Let's start with this.
He's
Place him here.
Your granddad's got
Place him
corruption
here.
on him.
yes. All right. Carrying him. I will with.
I got the legs.
Yeah, I got the arms.
Now you guys draw him, he rolls around the ground.
Oh god! Oh shit!
No!
I lost my poor meatball.
He's a can of Chef Boyardee rolling away.
I did what I could to manage his corruption, but it was all I could do.
She will spread out a scroll. She will place her hands over it, form a symbol with her hands, and then she will immediately begin reciting a ritual. Homo guegua fai visao, homo guegua fai visa.
Can I Arcana check that?
Sure.
That looks interesting.
Unfortunately,
Something lame, you know?
Unfortunately.
She's too beautiful. I can't focus.
Can I go ahead and make a try?
Sure.
Oh, jack of all trades. Also, you're all the way back there.
You're too far away to know what she's doing.
Now, what are you doing back there?
I don't know.
Just twiddling your fingers. I'm a
what
little
you-
nervous, okay?
What you doing back there?
Umo Guega by Bisao.
Yeah.
Determining whether I'm going back or
Isn't
not.
that what, fucking the uncle from...
Yes! Yes,
Yeah.
I Jackie Chan.
American Dragon.
Yes.
Oh, that gave me such a good flashback. Thank you.
Yes.
That made my day.
And I'm
actually.
not ashamed of it. Jackie Chan is
That-
awesome. Uncle is
It
also
is
awesome.
Yeah, Anfa will just watch on her knees.
Jackie
right now.
Chan of all trades.
Oh my god.
Very good.
Use jack of all trades frequently and as much as I can.
Jackie of all chance.
Is what she's doing working?
Alright, as she focuses on the ritual, you can see that the corruption that is covered all along the Elder is slowly being torn back. Piece by piece, layer by layer. But it will take some time. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna leave her to that.
Yeah.
Do I
It's been a few days, I imagine. Yes. I'm gonna just ask him so I can set my exposure to base.
Okay. Does anybody do anything while she's doing the ritual?
Look for that steward guy.
The assistant looking?
Yes. You
The
can
first
search
time
for
we
him.
met.
How long would her ritual take? An hour?
It's going to
Please.
take a while.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm looking for the steward.
Meryl
Okay.
goes with you because he also wants to get paid, but he's afraid to ask next to the people that have emotional investment in this.
It's okay. I'll ask for your catch-up packet.
Alright.
Hey,
You have returned!
guy.
Very good!
Mostly successfully at that.
We should
Ah,
leave the Shrine
Mr.
Maiden. We should leave the Shrine Maiden to her work. Come, come.
Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all come with? Cool.
As he
I'm
goes to
Darien.
the... Hold on.
Darien.
Why is this table so big? God, this table is so big.
So
Don't
it may fit us
don't
all.
pay any attention to how large the table is.
It's
I
an
don't-
official,
Fine.
business meeting table, that's why.
I get to sit on the pillow.
It's not supposed
a
to be
futon
that
at
large.
With room to spare.
It's not supposed to be that large.
Oh, I'll sit next to you.
Hold
I'll
on,
sit on
hold
the same
on.
one.
Let me see if I can. Just
Come on,
Just
Meryl,
tile
join the
size
cuddle
up.
cuddle.
Actually,
I'm afraid
both
of women.
tables are really fucking big.
I thought they were shrines. I didn't think they were tables.
I thought they were shrines too.
They look like shrines.
I was like, wow, this place has a lot of shrines.
that looks better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good enough, I guess. Tables are so big. Alright, as everyone kind of takes a seat around the table. Well then, it looks like you've successfully recovered the Elder. Very good, very good. I was informed in more detail of your mission by the dear Shrine Maiden upon your departure. Now, I understand that since you have brought him back, you have fulfilled your end of the bargain, or at least most of it. Tell me, would you happen to have recovered the scepter?
The
No.
scepter was gone.
We ran
Gone-
into a
gone
lot
where?
of trouble getting him back.
It was missing.
I see. What else have you learned?
That the wood spirit, what was his name? Motu? Is being used is being corrupted by an entity that's called herself Gesa, a speaker to Agamemnon. Based on Darien's talk when we encountered her, seems to be some sort of demon. Or you call them Akuma?
Indeed.
Oh, we should probably mention that the wood spirit kind of acted as a portal to my best guess was the demon wastes.
And currently, right now, tallying up the Earth Shrine, its guardian and spirit are missing. It's currently some sort of connection to the dream. We call that the looking for it in my notes. Sorry.
While you're finding, we also found out that the water spirit is also missing in action, but his guardian is
Yes.
still there and quite active. We found out.
Yes. The guardian to the metal shrine is also missing, but the spirit is safe.
Essentially, the
Jinshin.
only one who's safe and sound is the fire spirit.
Yes, Ho and his spirit are together.
Yes, he was having a
Completely
great
unbothered.
time.
Mr. Cox will finish his note-taking. Anything else that you have to report?
Well, they're unhappy with the balance of the ley lines, and they think that it's you guys' fault for outsourcing
Yes.
your jobs to some spirits, and they intend to, in their words, fix it by consuming the spirits that are embodying those shrines and elements.
And those
Hence
are
the corruption. They started with
Mr. Cox will blanch at that. Did you say devour the spirits?
Yeah,
Yep.
they're already taking care of the wood spirit right now, and it took everything that we had just to get the elder back here alive. So we couldn't very well face them down and win.
I shall send word. We will need help. We need to hope that the old alliances still hold. So be it. Thank you for your report. In the meantime, please rest. I am sure that the Shrine Maiden will need to speak with you.
I can try to send word to the council at the City of Glass. See if they can't provide any aid.
That is precisely what I was doing.
Well then, never mind. I will focus on rest.
Mr. Cox will scurry out. He has things to send.
Did they set us up with lodging whenever we first got here?
Yeah.
I think I would like to go sleep in a real bed.
Are you guys allergic to 8 hours?
Yeah.
I think since we've been on the spiritual road and journey that we have been, I'm gonna go take a bath. I'm gonna start with that.
You're so real for that.
Time to go take a bath.
I think I'll join you.
No fucking shock. The bird's taking a bird bath.
Alright, if there's a
there a
training ground,
men's one,
Kaito
though?
is heading there.
You're gonna get more sweaty, dude?
No, Kaito,
That's the exact
Come here.
opposite of what we need to be doing right now.
Kaito, come here. You're gonna take a bath and you're gonna take a night to rest before you go about doing any sort of training.
I'm still too UI.
I know, I am as frustrated as you.
Oh, okay, hold on. What the fuck did you just say? You're still...
Yeah.
You're still what?
Why?
TOI? What?
What?
What does
In Japanese, it means weak.
Weak?
Oh.
Well,
I don't.
I thought
I'll
you.
put it.
Okay, please ignore me.
I'll put it to you like this, Lobud. The same stone that can sharpen the blade will also blunt it if used improperly. And this moment, sharpening the blade looks like taking a fucking bath.
That's actually very wise words. Your brother's right.
Only for my brother though. That's all I got wise words for.
That's fine. Yes, your brother is
Now
right.
it's time to rest so that we can fight later.
I'm going to the library. I don't need to rest. Need to
Persuasion
find out
check.
about this.
Smells like stinky Babylon.
Just because we had to take a breather and step back does not mean we won't be fixing this.
Yeah, I think our job here is far from over.
Mm-hmm.
And it's important to you, so I'm sure it's important to your brothers as well.
You know, as long as it's important enough to get paid for doing it.
Fucking Struth, where we going, Darien?
To the library. We need to find if we can see anything.
That's what I was looking forward to as soon as we
Put
got back
the
from
alligator
from-
thing in the library.
I'm so happy that from our return from death-defying sorts of different expeditions, the first thing you want to do, mate, is go to the fucking library.
Once we get paid, I'll get you some tobacco. Don't worry.
Or we could go to the brothel and we could see just how babble your lawn is, if you get what I mean.
Good God.
Maybe later.
Fine.
No, truly, that is.
I'll take you to the fucking library. You goddamn nerd. Fucking
Just get some
Struth, mate.
chewing tobacco while we're there.
All right.
I'll join them later. It's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go find the baths in this city.
Tag along with Sparrow.
Goes to get a fucking bath wherever that is.
I'm sorry. I'm too yo. Why? You know that prosy fucking skit where he's "You're my Akana."
I'm so glad to be ignorant of whatever the fuck you're saying.
No, I know what's going on, but that was funny.
Oh, that skit is
It's so
100%
good. I love it.
Kaito. It's 100% Kaito. It's so fucking
I
funny,
love
dude.
it. It's so good. I'm all for it. Truth be told, I thought you said I'm too dry. I'm like, what?
What?
What is that?
No.
Means he needs to get some
No.
bitches up in here.
Yes.
It also
The,
means he's channeling Chamber.
the boy is too dry. He needs more moisture.
Yes. He needs moisture.
Blood the boy. Alright. Okay, so everybody kind of goes and does some silly shenanigans in the background.
Yeah.
We're going to the library to study things. My giant lizard doesn't like that. This is fucking lame. Hold on.
I'd be happier with some tobacco.
I gotta do this.
I'm more of a Ramunda man myself.
Don't you ever talk to me or my little brother again. They cannot see me if I hide behind my giant alligator.
Very good. Yeah.
I cast manual breathing. Okay.
Oh no.
Well, some time passes before you are once again summoned by pages of the Doris court. They bring news that the Elder has recovered. Alright. Let's go ahead and get you guys set up. Alright, I guess I'll fucking see you later then.
Yeah. I'll get you some tobacco. Don't worry.
You better give me some fucking tobacco, mate. Wait. And, right. Can you get a nice rock? Like a big
I'll see
one.
what I can do.
Put it out in the sun for me, eh?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, alright. Doro omigato, mate.
Yeah, whatever that means, sure.
Yeah, whatever that means.
My fucking gut.
Fucking
The
konnichiwa
fucking
day,
croc
mate.
walks away, uncultured.
I never want to be an
Croc walks away.
Australian weeb, for the love of
Calling
God.
him uncultured.
You're my fucking nakama, mate.
My fucking Nakama.
Dampen the boy.
Fucking Lilith.
This boy requires dampening.
Lilith.
A little bit of water, mate. Don't choke him.
December
It's
say
it's
that?
just a little
No, that
waterboarding.
was Lilith. It was very funny. Okay, as the party approaches, this is the scene that you will see. You will see that Cassandra Fira is seated at her elder's side, and the elder will lean forward. His body no longer writhed in corruption, although there are bits and pieces of it lightly on the edges of his skin. He will give a half-hearted kind of, well, not half-hearted, but kind of soft wave, and then he will state, "You have my most utter thanks for recovering me. Please, come forward. I would like to know of whom my saviors are."
I am Kaito Dion. He will bow.
I give greetings to you, Kaito, and to your companions as well. Please, what are your names?
I am Darien, cleric of Babylon.
I'm Gene Dion, his older brother.
Leans around Gene. Meryl Dion. Pleasure to meet you.
You can call me by Sparrow.
And I'm Anfa Niair of the Misted Lands of the Rebellion.
I offer much greetings to you. I am Elder Fira. I am the elder of this city and a representative of the Green. You have my most deep thanks, not only for my well-being, but for the well-being of my dear granddaughter. And you will see that Cassandra will give a bow from her seated position. Now, we have much to discuss.
I feel weird standing. I'm gonna sit on my.
Yes, we do have much to discuss.
The elder will continue. It has come to my attention that you have encountered much. Mr. Cox has informed me of all that you have informed him of. I want to know what else you saw. What you saw in the shadows. I'm not sure which of my memories that I am able to trust. I need to be sure. Please, what do you remember upon stepping through the shadows?
Well, we stepped through the shadows and came upon what seemed to be a gate, a large stone gate, like that of a city wall. And upon it, it bared the different symbols above the doors of the different spirits. The azure serpents, the smiling reds, black beast, the green ranger, and a fifth one that I was not familiar with. It was of a shadowy crown and chains. Then, once we passed through the doors, we faced against two entities. They wielded power and seemed to mimic some of our own abilities. After we defeated them, we were met by this woman, Akuma demon, whatever she was, named Geisa, but called herself a speaker of Agamemnon.
Spits on the floor.
No, dude. Oh.
The Elder will be put off by that a little bit, but will not say anything.
I believe that I think the Agamemnon and Darien's gods have beef. Either way, they have misgivings with each other. But she referred to as Agamemnon as the soon-to-be lord, and told us that, that the presence of the yokai here, attempting to bring balance, was bringing actually disharmony, and that she was going to go and be rid of them herself by consuming the spirits of the gates. She said that Anfa looks uncomfortable at this moment. She said that this was because the Druids of the West are ignorant and brought this harm because of their own incapabilities. But I don't know. I can't trust the words she spoke. However, we were not fit to face her at that moment. And Darien spoke for us and we agreed that it was best that we saved you, left, recovered our strength, and made a plan to stop them from destroying the shrines. But if there's anything I'm missing out, please, any of you, speak up and fill in the gaps.
Does anyone else speak?
No.
Yeah, she seemed to think that what she was doing was in some means righteous for maintaining the balance, and by maintaining the balance, you killing the spirit. And she started with the wood spirit, and hence his corruption.
The Elder will nod. It is oftentimes that villains are the heroes of their own story. It is a matter of perspective. But in this case, we shall not dance upon philosophy. What you have said has affirmed what I have seen. During the time in which I was captured, I underwent many tortures, both physical and mental. I pretended to give in to the pain, but I was watchful. Ever so watchful. I believe that I have discovered something. These demons, creatures, they hide themselves beneath the ground. I remember seeing a great tower. Within that tower, a small body of water beneath it. Wherever these underground towers are, I am certain that they can be reached. And if they can be reached, then that means they can be dealt with directly. Our enemy has presumed much, but we will not allow them to destroy our spirits and to ruin our way of life. Also, somebody's got a lot of feedback coming in their mic. Therefore, my proposal is quite simple. We do not allow them to do so. We must seek out this Shadow Tower. And we must bring it No. We must ensure that they are stopped in the most final and direct of senses. It is the only way to ensure that balance will be maintained. For even if we defeat them within the shrines, they will simply strike again for when it is convenient to them. They shall sidestep justice. This is unacceptable. Mr. Cox has already sent word to the City of Glass for support. I suspect that in mere weeks we shall have the reinforcements we require to take back the shrines, to seal the portal. However, I believe that I have a specific task for all of you. Could you deem to accept it?
What is this task, if I'm very pray tell?
Whilst I was within the tower, I was shown many contraptions that were meant to frighten me. But I believe that my enemy underestimated. I spent the time during my pretended screams and pleas for mercy reading their arcane signi, learning of their magic. I believe that I know where we might find them. Where, if you choose to accept it, might travel to. And where you might silence this evil once and for all.
I like the idea of taking the problem out at the root.
Kaito nods.
I will take any chance against the heretics.
Good to hear.
Whatever
Very
it
well.
takes.
Very
So you
well.
want us to go sack this tower?
Very well, then. The intention is to do more than sack it. You must seek its symbols, its anchoring points to the different places within Corvinus, and they are defeated, destroyed, killed, whatever source it might be. He will hold out his hand to a nearby page who will bring him a scroll. In the interim of my recovery, whilst it was still fresh within my mind, I have scribed together what I believe. Every symbol, every piece of information that I could remember. He'll hand it to his granddaughter, who will hand it to you guys. She will hand it to Darien. You will find within it not only upon the map of where I believe this tower can be found, but also methodologies to bypass its doubtless many securities. I do not know if it will be sufficient to ensure your success, but I do hope that it will give you the best chance. I will not...
That's the reward for saving you.
Of
Can
course.
also prepare as well.
I fully intend to see that you are well paid, compensated for your actions, but we must put aside reward for now. For if you do not take me up on my offer, then I must find others that will. But you have already proven yourselves once to be reliable and strong. Therefore, I ask that you do so again.
I agree.
I swore my service to the Green and to the Western Rebellion. You are a representative of that service, and so, of course, I will do my duty.
Anyone who is grateful for my services is always welcome to have my service.
I will do it as long as my god does not forbid it.
I'm more than ready.
My brothers are in, so that includes me.
Very well. In that case, I shall see that you are properly prepared. Make no mistake, to face against demonkind will require quite a bit of preparation. You'll need equipment, resources, and training. All of which I am prepared to expend upon you, should you accept.
Of course.
Very well. In the meantime, while we wait for reinforcement from the City of Glass, we shall not be idle. In the many days to come, you will find me a most stern but fair teacher. I will prepare you to face the Akuma, face down demonkind. Together, we might be able to employ a strategy to ensure your success.
Hmm.
Very good. Well, no time like the present. He will gesture towards the pages, who will bring forth to you small chests. Time to get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Hold on. Get you guys nice and paid.
Sick nasty.
I'm so excited. Vibrates with anticipation.
I insight that.
It's not true. He's vibrating because he has something in his butt.
Wow. What the?
Side eye.
Alrighty. Time to do some shit I hope you're ready for. Okay. The party has been awarded the following. You have recovered the Elder. You have not recovered the Scepter. You have not prevented the imbalance of nature. Let's see here.
$5 gold pieces.
12 cents. Good job. That's enough
Oh my
to buy
gosh.
one singular chicken nugget.
A whole nickel, I could buy a pack of gum.
Don't
Back
be
in
spending it all in
1944.
one place.
Gee, thanks, Grandpa.
Gene, the second he gets paid, 500 cigarettes.
Dude, I don't smoke. I have different vices. I leave the tobacco to the lizard.
I can't smoke. I need these
Yeah,
lungs to be
that's more
perfectly
like-
healthy.
That's more like Darien's vibe right now. Gotta go buy all the cigarettes.
Some dairy.
Oh.
Some random villager. Guys, I've been to every single, stall out here. There are no cigarettes left. What happened?
Or cigars. Where did the cigars go?
They're all gone.
Where did the cigars go?
My raw tobacco plants have been fucking pillaged.
Pillaged. Brought
And
to
that
you
was
by
just
Milton
because
Bradley.
Darien stopped looking at his steed for 5 seconds.
Alright.
Suddenly.
The party will
Deal.
be offered a series of chests. Each one contains gold that totals up to 10,000 gold pieces.
10K each.
What the fuck? My grandpa was
So
never
many
this grateful.
cigarettes.
So, the party receives 10,000 gold pieces total.
Wow.
Total.
No, it is not 10,000 apiece.
Darn! I am going to Tahiti and I'm not coming back.
With 10,000 gold, that means I can leave. Bye!
Bye!
Bye. Immediately retires. Ugh.
Actually,
Good.
we've got time.
Finally,
I
a
can
character
use
that's
my
not dead.
performance. That's crazy. We're in a town. I can actually perform now.
Okay,
Wow.
so it'll be approximately 2 to 3 weeks before reinforcements arrive from the City of Glass. You've been given 10,000 gold pieces, and you have been offered training by Elder Fury. So, you've also been given access to the smiths and forges of the city, the Spirit Door, City of Spirit, Spirit Door Town, Doris. And so you can do whatever you wish. So you got 2 to 3 weeks of downtime. What would you
Okay.
like to do with it?
Oh shit. Yeah, don't everyone speak up right away.
How long would
I
it
was
take to
thinking about
retrain my
spending-
feet?
Oh, okay.
A feat takes 5 days to retrain.
Do we know how far we're going?
Yes, I can show you that. If I
Because
was
we're
a
gonna
rich
go
girl.
We might want to be able to prepare for an extensive travel.
You are going. Let me know when you're loaded, please.
99.
Same.
Aggie
What the fuck
Bottoms?
does it
Same.
say Aggie Bottoms?
Yeah. Why does it say Corvallis map Aggie Bottoms?
I am loaded.
Loaded.
I'm in.
I bet some weird.
See my arrow? See my finger?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, yep. I'm
Mhm.
following.
You are
Following.
headed here.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah, we
Well,
can visit Haikyo. Next to camera.
Yeah, I hear it's great this time of year.
oh no! Missed. Why did
Sounds
you
good to
say
me.
that? Okay.
So that journey will take you through the misted land to the misted mountains. Do you guys have a navigator?
No.
Okay. So you
no,
don't have
well,
the prestige class navigator. Do you have it?
No.
Okay. Do you have any
Oh,
any of the other travel based prestige classes?
Oh, no.
I don't.
I don't think any of us do.
Okay.
Not the fuck at all.
In that case, it will take you approximately 2 months to make it to your destination,
Wow.
traveling through the misted
Wolf.
lands. And that is if I roll
Well.
not awful.
Not awful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question: Are there roads that are like decent enough to get us around the right area, rather than having to deal with constant obstacles?
That's 2 months if you go the fastest route.
Yeah.
That's presuming efficiency.
Can
Looks
we
like
presume
So
safety?
to be clear, that presumes that you are going at normal speed. That
Mhm.
presumes you are mounted, and that presumes that I don't roll absolutely bonkers.
How about a carriage?
That's kind of what I'm.
There are no
Yeah.
roads that would support a carriage like that going where you are.
Fuck.
See, because the problem is,
Well,
is that you're going to have to go through the mountains to get there fastest. You could
Mhm.
go this way, but going through this way means you'll have to go up and around. You'll have to go along the rivers, and then you'll have to go in through the back end. This is actually longer than going straight to the mountain pass.
Well, how do they travel most efficiently here?
Sounds like we need mountain.
They
goats.
they walk.
I see.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's not true. So they travel through rivers. So the rivers actually act as a road.
Mhm.
There are also roads, but for you to get to where you need to go, okay. The fastest way to get from where you are, or from here, to there, means that you'll have to go through the mountains. So the mountains do have a pass, but you'll have to go kind of like it isn't a perfect road. Like there's going to be broken spots, places where you have to go around, and all kinds of stuff. And the place you're going to does not have a road to it, so you're going to have to go through the wilderness. You have to climb through the mountains. You have to go through the mountains no matter which direction that you go. But if you go down this way, it'll take longer, even though you have the rivers, because you have to go up and around.
Right. My next question would be: would there be mounts that we could get individually that would help with the mountain traversal, like how
It is
Darien has?
it is presumed that you have mounts. Specialized mounts, you have no guarantee. No, it does not calculate if you all have specialty mounts, which, if you have that, obviously it'll change. But and remember, this is just average time it'll take. I could roll really well. I could roll poorly. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
We could get sidetracked and completely forget about this mission.
Approximately 2 months.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm doing some quick maths.
I see.
What kind of mounts are
Yeah.
available?
Wait, is this the party that doesn't have survival?
I'm gonna be retraining survival
Okay,
into
yeah.
survival. Don't worry.
But I also have Jack of all trades, so that's something.
Is this
at
the
least.
party that doesn't have
expertise in.
survival? If it would help us, Arcadum, assume we don't have it.
Yes. Okay. So, yeah, Arcadum. I'm going to do something crazy.
Boy.
In the retraining, I guess kind of two things. I would like to retrain my history, skill, proficiency, trick, mastery, and expertise from history to survival.
Okay, that will take. You said proficiency, expertise, trick, and mastery.
Yeah, because my druid stuff, I'm a wanderer.
Yeah, that's gonna take 25 days.
We have 3 weeks, you said?
2 to 3.
2 to 3 weeks.
14 to 21 days.
Right.
Then I'll guess I'll do what if I did proficiency, expertise, and trick for now.
16 days.
I'll do that then.
Guys, we need something to get us through the woods.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So
You could also
this
consider hiring a guide.
Yeah,
That's true.
what I was about to ask.
I mean,
If we could just hire somebody.
yeah.
You have an ally slot.
We
True.
do?
Everybody does.
All parties have one ally slot. The guild merchant gives additional ally slots, which is why it's a great class.
Yeah, we just rack up an army.
I mean, I don't mind doing that. I'll just have a dead trick on history, but shrugged.
If we don't have enough money, I could potentially be doing performances during this time to rack us some more income.
Yeah, I say we just hire someone.
You
Yeah,
do have
we
the
have
money making
10,000.
skill. So.
Mhm.
And you have fame. So
I do. I have 3 fame currently.
Maestro boy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna, I think, do that retrain of my skills just because it would, you could still hire someone because multiple survival checks would be beneficial.
Sounds like you're sacrificing character build integrity for the immediate problem.
Yeah, we
I
just
mean-
hire someone.
Okay.
And I still
fine
have
with that.
Jack of all trades for it.
I mean, I don't care what you do. I'm just telling you that you got history, trick, and mastery for a reason. That's really potent.
And expertise.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
potent. And giving it up so that you can make the journey is. You could just hire somebody. Like,
Okay, if that's what the party wants to do.
Well, it's about what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I was just gonna do that so that way we had the means to not die terribly in travel.
I actually
Looks-
Still have
had
me.
questions. Could I actually learn songs during this time? Or is that out of the question?
You can if you find them.
Okay, I have to find them.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only money I'm looking to look to spend on, and I guess if you want to switch over to that, is getting like 1 or 2 spells if I can, and then like rations and like
Right.
equipment stuff.
Researching a spell takes you have to do some rolls for that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just looking for sending mainly.
Mhm.
Would be nice to report back to the old man.
Yeah.
I think I only have like 2 spells, and I know you have one of them that I want to learn. It would just Darien to translate it.
I'm just putting what I want to retrain into the notes.
So that's about to drop my shopping list when I get it completely put up.
I'm pretty fine with pretty much all the items I have, except maybe my armor. So I'm just gonna look at that last.
Mhm.
I'm not really hurting for any equipment. I got a fantastic staff. Good shield, good armor.
Is there anyone that can craft casting implements in this city?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I need to get my casting rod more than basic.
All right.
I need to pick up an alchemist kit and some recipes.
Do we have camping kit? Just
I
double
don't.
checking. You do?
I said I don't.
You don't. Does
I
anyone
got
have?
Proficiency?
Yeah, just camping kit proficiency.
I got climbers and smithing.
Just got healer. I imagine we
can-
need to find a guide who can get us there quickly and safely, and a guide who can manage the camping stuff too.
I guess. Yeah.
I don't know what that would look like, especially in terms of money, but
A ranger?
It depends
I
on
mean,
the. It depends on the like quality of the guide that you want.
yeah. And we're going to be going for presumably 2 months, so 2 months worth of pay for a good guide.
And let's not forget that we also have those gold ingots.
We do?
Oh yeah.
Well, I have 2 of them, so
I have one.
Oh yeah, we took them and yeah, y'all wanted to leave them behind.
And you guys took them.
Yeah, that was dumb. Glad we took.
Okay. So we got.
Oh wait, I'm the one with camping kit. Duh. I forgot.
Ah, sweet.
Wow.
I forgot I took camping. I was looking on my character sheet for like camping kit proficiency, and I wasn't
On
seeing. I was like,
derp.
do we have that?
oh,
Wow.
Oh, sick. What does
All
that
right.
mean?
Reinforcements are very efficient. They get there in exactly 2 weeks. So you got 14 days to kill.
That's crazy.
is that good or bad?
I say good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I mean,
I will be taking up the offer of training, though.
yeah, I would like if
Yeah.
if he can help me be a better spirit surgeon.
Everyone probably would want to take his offer of training because that's what's going to get you level 7.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna level up. Oh lord.
Aha, I came prepared this time.
Thank you.
I didn't know.
How
Don't
long
worry.
would it?
Armor.
Don't worry, it doesn't take away from your downtime. So, what are you going to do with your downtime? Sparrow, go first.
I'm going to be looking for an alchemist kit and whatever
Recipes.
recipes I can find.
Okay, and do you have alchemy kit trained?
Yes, I do.
You have the trick.
I do not.
You have the mastery.
No.
Then that means only basic recipes then. Okay. Gene, what are you going to do with your downtime?
I want to spend the first week doing performances and trying to get our name out there.
Okay.
And
Working.
yeah, working.
You're a maestro, right?
I am a maestro.
Maestro performance. Kaito.
I would like to retrain my weapon adept feat for deep passion, and also switch my my intelligence and charisma scores.
Okay, so that's gonna be 10 days total.
Alright. And probably just work the rest.
And we'll get there when we get there. Darien.
I would like to buy or craft get someone to craft a tier 4 casting rod or something.
Implement crafting. Got it.
And then spells rest if that's fine.
Meryl.
I have a shopping list already for myself because I don't really have that much to do with downtime.
Okay.
I'll start off with the big spenders so far. I'm gonna reforge my serrated short swords to add Thunderflux to one and Frostflux onto the other. So
400 each,
that's
that's 800 gold.
800 gold, that's about half the reward down. I'm gonna annotate that so that way I can add it all up at the end. I would like to buy 3 purging potions, depending on how much they are.
Purging potions are 75 gold each.
75. I'll start with one then. And how much is it to restore my 1 smithing kit and to buy 3 more?
I got ending.
180
Well, I
gold.
Thank you. Let's see. Does this city have the ability to give me holy water?
Yes.
Cool. I would like 3 holy waters.
75 gold total.
Gotcha. Annotating how many holy waters I got. Good. And I'm gonna be buying rations. I think I can just look on the wiki and subtract those ones myself once I figure out how many days I'm gonna buy and if I have the weight.
You got it.
Thank you, sir. That should be it for me.
Anfa.
Okay, I'm gonna be looking for some spells, specifically, mainly sending, and that, and I'd like to look at cantrips. I wanted to get do I actually? I don't think I do. Yeah, I like to get Shillelagh in case my glaive breaks again. I'll have something. So sending and Shillelagh.
Oakley Dogley.
For spells, and then for anything else, I mean, mainly I'll just be looking to get like probably some extra camping kits in case we need, because I only have 5 charters on one. So that, and I'll chip in with the rations and then save gold for when we hire someone.
All right.
So.
Alright, let's go ahead and resolve these. Chat, there's not going to be any chat for a second, as I need my other screen. Alrighty, let's get started. Sparrow, you were looking for basic recipes. Basic recipes are as follow.
Hey, Arcadum.
Yeah, what's up?
I was also wondering if I can retrain my trick and mastery and acrobatics into Alchemist Kit.
No. Those
No.
are skills into hits. That's mundane.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are different resource pools.
Wasn't sure.
Have you any war? Sir, yes, sir, 2 by 2. Wah. Blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Black sheep, have you any wool? Alright, so let's do some basic basic recipes. The first recipe you find is the most basic recipe of all. Alchemist fire. Which will cost you 25 gold.
Alright.
Alchemist fire. Costs 25 gold. Let's see what else we got here. There is a oil of repair, which the recipe will cost you 150 gold.
I'll see what else there is first.
Let's see. Potion of healing, which will cost you 75 gold to learn the recipe.
Definitely need that.
Afraid that's it for the basics.
No purging potion?
No.
Okay. I'll try and reverse engineer that one later.
Do you want to buy any of those?
I'll go ahead and get all of them.
Okay.
Do you know what they do?
Alchemist fire, go boom.
It does. It's a grenade, yes.
Potion of healing, pretty self-explanatory. Oil of repair, pretty self-explanatory.
Okay. Please keep in mind that you can only experiment to discover new recipes if you have the Alchemist feat itself. As a reminder.
I wasn't aware of that.
Well, that's why I'm telling you.
I was doing it as Paxil, so.
Well, if that's the case, then that was wrong. But it doesn't really matter now. Playing a different character. Okay. Next up we have is Kaito. You're retraining. That's locked in for 10 days. Darien is implement crafting. What are you trying to make?
Rod, I don't know how that works, but
Tier 4
or
rod.
something.
Tier 4 rod? Okay.
Assuming the crafting cost is the same. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything on the wiki on the...
I mean, all crafting follows the same thing. Same rules with
Yeah,
tiers.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tier 4.
The tiers are the same. Okay, let's see. The market value to have an item made for you at tier 4 is 800, plus the discount from being in good standing, which means it'll cost you 720 gold pieces. Are you willing to pay that?
Yeah.
You look and see which ones they have available here. Ah, jeez. Well, there's some monk shit here that you can make on your implements to let a monk with casting prestige classes do cool stuff. That's unfortunate. Let's see here. There's Foci 1, which lowers the exposure of first level spells. There's Elemental Focus, which increases the DC of elemental spells of a chosen element. And oh, here's a cool one. Seeking. Alright, so Seeking is also available at this place. Seeking casts a magic missile whenever you would cast a spell through this implement.
Sounds like it fits.
It is one singular magic missile.
Yeah, that's fine. Will still be a lot. That's tier 4. Right.
Seeking is tier 4. Elemental
Yep.
Focus is tier 3. And the Foci is also tier 4. So which one do you want?
I'll just take the Seeking, yeah.
Seeking tier 4? Okay.
Whenever like hardcut as well, right? Yeah.
I'll type the
Okay.
things for you.
How many days did that take?
Tier 4 is going to take 12 days to make.
Okay.
With the crafting level here. So you're locked in for 12 days. Meryl's shopping. Anfa is looking for sending in Shillelagh. Both those spells are available. It'll take her 8 days.
And that's 350 gold minus.
Oh wait, not 8 days. 6 days. Wait,
Okay.
I'm a fucking idiot, sorry. It is going to take you 5 days for that.
Okay.
Okay, now I will roll for Gene, since now everybody's typed in their, or locked in their time locks. So we're going to go up to 5 days. And I will roll Gene's performance, or I will roll the, prep the performance rolls for 5 days. Gene, make me a performance check, please.
Okay, I believe I have advantage on the.
Yep.
Okay.
Solid.
27.
Okay. To roll some stuff.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Ah, just went downhill immediately.
Good start though.
Yeah, strong start.
Okay, and you're spending 5 days. So.
And if it matters, I was trying to inspire them.
You can't inspire these, they go over too much time. Wait,
I'm confused by what.
do you mean using the Inspire Bardic Inspiration ability?
No. Like in the Maestro ability, it says that you.
Oh! I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah, it says I can
Okay.
sway the.
Yeah. I know what you're doing. Okay, sorry.
Because I believe our mission is good.
You should tell everyone how powerful Babylon is, you know?
I'm telling them that we need help.
And how great Babylon
Specifically
is.
the help from a
Surely.
guy. Specifically the help from a guy.
Bless you.
Fuck.
I'm feeling the same way, Ben. Feeling the same way. Does anybody in our party have a witch bolt?
Got 3 fame.
Unlikely.
Right, you have 3 fame?
Yes. Currently 3.
Okay. You make 1,845 gold.
Holy shit! I just doubled my fucking reward. And
Hold
then
on.
some.
Hold on, as I need to roll for Maestro effects. You
I
chose
also
Inspire, so I gotta roll an event.
Do I also get the 10% on top of that from my performance mastery?
Yeah, you get to apply that.
Okay.
So that's 184 on top of that. So
Nice.
Woo!
So let me
rolling
put all this in my fucking character sheet right now.
roll events. Fucking hell. Okay. That is generous patron. Oh fuck. Here it
Yeah?
comes. Here it comes. I know I'm gonna roll it. Yeah, I fucking knew it. All right, hold on.
What?
You are
It's
approached by a generous patron who enjoyed your performance. Time to go to the map.
Yes.
Ah, cool.
Yes.
Nice.
If it's who I think it is, I'd love to meet him.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Could we have supported him? Could we
Okay.
support this man?
Whoever's not busy, please show up to my performance. I think you don't have a lot to gain from my
I
lecture.
will.
I
Meryl
mean-
would happily be there.
Okay. If you're gonna be
I'm
there,
glad
come over
my-
here. Come
Yeah.
to this.
My
Come to the
brother's gonna
carpet.
be backing me.
Anfa would be there.
Really? You're
she-
coming to one of my performances?
She would. You are. Despite your pretentiousness, Anfa would maybe not like in the crowd, but just watch from a distance, taking a day off, looking for spells.
I'm here to support my brother.
What a family.
Oh boy.
I'm curious.
Yes.
Yeah?
How does it feel to double your reward?
It feels fucking tasty. I'm gonna be real with you.
What are you gonna spend all that money on?
Probably spells and maybe song research.
And hiring someone.
And yeah, and likely hiring a really, really fucking good guide. Hopefully he'll be inspired by my performance to help us, which is what I was shooting for, to get our name out there. And if we
Mhm.
would have been level 7, I was going to ask if I could use the spider's web feature to spread a rumor that an adventuring party is looking for help through the mountains. But I don't know if we'd be level 7 yet, so I don't know if I have access to that ability.
Probably after the training.
Almost certain.
Fucking get this thing. Okay. I have to change the music.
Oh?
After only a mere few days of Gene's performances, so too have they been so popular that word has spread like wildfire through the northern misted lands. Until one such individual has heard about them and would like to come see the performance for themselves.
Alright. Cool.
And on the 4th day of Gene's performance, music and fanfare that is not his own will be playing from outside as they approach the shrine in which he performs in front of. And you will hear this. You guys hear that, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm enticed to see who warrants this much fanfare.
All right. And coming through the central door, bursting in, the audience chairs filling with his retinue. A retinue of bards, acrobats, and performers. A oftentimes recluse, an unknown paradigm, who travels in secret, in bombastic retinue, all knowing his name and yet fluttering away at the slightest breeze. The procurer of talent, the debonair of what's new. Of course, the keeper of those bright lights that shine in the world. The Candle Keeper.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh.
And you
Oh,
see
wow.
this guy.
Wow.
I'm flabbergasted.
Not at all who I was thinking.
What?
Alright, and as this creature will enter and take a seat in the chairs alongside the others. All audiences to their chairs, please. With rapt attention, the Candle Keeper will observe your performance. Alrighty, Avery. Please explain Gene's performance. The more detail and bluster and pizzazz that you use, the better the DC on your final performance roll to impress the Candlekeeper.
Okay.
Turn spotlight on you.
Melts.
Well,
Yeah?
Gene starts by walking up into his performance area and takes off all of his, his bag, all of his stuff, as if he just came from an adventure, and sets his staff next to his bag. And he says, "Okay, thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate you all coming." And then he starts by explaining the situation that he and his friends just went, explaining the adventure in as much detail as he can give without scaring people, right? And letting them know the hardships we faced and the trials we went through and how we overcame each of them and how we almost didn't overcome some of them and how eventually we saved their elder. Because I am talking to the people in this town, and with as much detail as I can give without going into anything that would scare people, I would tell them that we are going after this enemy that is seeking to essentially snuff out the way of life that the good people have built here. And to do that, we will need help. As strong and as capable as we are, we can't do everything on our own, so we are looking for a guide. Of course, the Elder has been more than generous in his means of seeking our help and training us for our long journey ahead. But we need help from the people of this land who know this land better than any of us to guide us there safely. And of course, we are willing to pay them fairly. And then I am trying to inspire them to know that the forces we are facing are evil and do mean us malicious harm, but we won't let that happen to them, me and my team. And I'm actually very happy to see some of the faces of my team in the crowd now. And if anybody would like to meet with me after the show, I would absolutely be willing to talk to them, because my shows are not like actual standard performances. It's more of just like us recounted and storytelling of what we did. And if they had any questions, I'd be happy to answer them afterwards. So kind of like a little meet and greet and Q&A.
Excellent. The Candlekeeper can't wait to hear you tell the story.
Oh, you want me to actually tell it?
I want you to actually roleplay, Avery, yes.
Oh Lord.
Oh yes,
Well, next time that
turns on the spotlight brighter.
Ultimate
All right,
recap.
everyone,
Okay.
mute.
Well, next time that I swing a fucking attack roll, I'll send you a video of me slapping a guy with a stick. But okay.
That is not even close to the same of what we're doing.
God.
Nice try, though.
Okay. Well then. Whenever me and my team, made up of our strong druid that was sourced from these very lands, our wise monk lithe on her feet and flutters through the air, our devout and strong foreign cleric giving us insight that we'd not normally have given our land, and the two most valuable members of my team, my very own brothers, both of which keeping me safe on my journeys here and throughout. We started in this adventure to seek a lost elder, the person who guides this community and keeps you all safe from harm with her best intentions at heart at all time. We needed to get that strong pillar of the community back, so we followed in his footsteps out to the shrines. And upon arriving there, immediately, everything in us and around us forebode us from entry, made sure to tell us that we were not welcome and that we needed to go away.
The Candlekeeper
And
gasps.
Given what I had heard before coming to this beautiful land, that was not what I was expecting. That was not the warm welcome that I was greeted with by your lovely maiden, Fira. So whenever we saw that, we were immediately taken aback, but it did not dissuade us from our mission. We knew we had to press on. And given that we ignored the warning of the creatures there meant to keep us at bay, they set upon us with ill intent.
The Candlekeeper covers his mouth.
We fought bravely, and with much difficulty. My brother almost succumbing to his injuries were it not for our brave and strong druid being able to bring him back to his full strength. We did, however, make it through that trial, fighting living trees, these creatures of bamboo that had ghastly oversized meat cleavers, each of them two, and it was a struggle to deal with. But we knew that that would just be the first step on this arduous journey, so we steeled ourselves and made our way forward to the first shrine. However, we knew not to be hasty, and we took our initial first step only after our strong and very lithe monk took flight to the sky to set out our course ahead.
Ooh.
Seeing that our path was set towards the shrine of metal, we made there with all haste. And upon setting there, we saw a magnificent and powerful embodiment of the spirit of metal, chained in place and in clear agony, completely enshrouded by these same living, constructed creatures of bamboo and surrounding plant life. Each of them seemed to be outfitted with their choices of weaponry that seemed to be proving very harmful. Of course, we did not immediately set out with the means of harm. We, of course, approached initially to try and talk things out, be amicable, and, we didn't want to come off in this land as hostile. However, they were not recipient of our talk.
The
And
Candlekeeper
as soon as
chews
we-
on his nails.
As soon as we encroached beyond the imaginary line they had drawn in the sand, they immediately attacked. Of course, it started as a sort of barrage of what seemed to be flying projectiles from these creatures that seemed to be made out of both metal and wood at the same time. They twisted in this amalgamation, this form of fast-firing ballista, and sprayed us all with peppering pellets. Fortunately, my team seemed to pass through the first volley, but every step we took was another opportunity for them to waylay on us. All the while, this spray was coming down on our heads. We were beset by more of these cleavemen. However, we knew how to deal with them, and we knew what they packed in store, so they were no trouble. The true problem came whenever we were beset upon by these creatures that seemed to... Well, at first we thought they were hiding amongst the bushes, but they seemed to be actually the bushes themselves. And I myself was caught off guard while providing support from the rear of my crew. Sorry, that was a bit of post-traumatic stress. The creatures themselves waylaid me. I was almost subdued in that moment. But luckily, the divine protector that foreign god sent us knew our mission was just and kept me from succumbing to my end. It was at that moment, whenever we found out what exactly we were dealing with, that a lone, solemn creature walked forward with a sword that you people seem to have made, a katana, I believe it was, and he encroached directly to my brother. And my brother, not being one to back down from a fight, met this creature head on, and they had their own solemn duel while the rest of us were sweeping up his allies. And we knew not to encroach on such a warrior's trial as that, so we let them duke it out, and of course, without a doubt in my mind, I knew my brother was to come out on top. And he did, and in fact I believe he's wearing the very same hat that that creature tried to beset upon us with. He wears it as a trophy, a well-earned one at that. Upon then we moved forward and freed the creature, enshrouded in these wooden chains. Of course, we knew that the only way to destroy these chains was poison. So with my magical knowledge, I breathed venomous words onto the vines. They shriveled before me, releasing the creature. He, of course, was thankful and geared us out for the rest of the journey that he was sure to embark us on. That entailed going to the rest of the shrines, trying to find his guardian who was nowhere to be found, and looking out for his brothers, the other embodiments of the spirits of this land, to make sure that they were still able to perform their duties and keeping up the protection of this place. And as we would soon find out, that was not the case. As we set upon our journey towards the place of water, we made it there, but we were confused, perplexed, and there was no spirit to be seen. Of course, the entire shrine was shrouded in mist, which was not something we were expecting. We had to work our way through it, not being able to see more than my allies' pace in front of me. So we made sure to huddle tight so as to not lose another one. But whenever we encroached there, we saw a creature sitting in the mist. As we approached to try to do things diplomatically, again, I know it is a tired approach, but one should not jump so soon to violence. As we approached, of course, we crossed that line in the sand again, and we were beset upon with violence. Assuming these creatures were another form of corruption that the shrines were facing, we fought with all vigor, and we seemed to have the creature on the ropes. Of course, we knocked one of them down quite soon, but my brother, ever the insightful one, knew something was wrong, knew that we couldn't just stomp upon this land where we saw fit. And he knew that this creature seemed to be having some wiseness behind its eyes, some lack of maliciousness that the other creatures we fought before had. So of course he helped him to his feet, nursed the wounds that we inflicted upon him, and it turned out that he was the actual guardian of this shrine, meant to protect the spirit that we knew not where it was. And Of course, apologies for the fighting and the wounds inflicted upon one another led us to a further insight that he knew more as to what was going on than we did. Of course, the creature was difficult to decipher, but with not the help of my other brother, who is not from this land. But of course, we've adopted him all of our own. He spoke the language of this creature, and he spoke in cryptic haikus that not many of us could understand. But little did we know the path that he was laying out before us in these poems would soon become quite evident. We set it out to the next shrine, of course after much due rest, and I learned a song for your people I intend to perform later. And we set out towards the next shrine, Shrine of the Earth. And as we moved along and moved forward, this shrine was the most striking to all of us. As of course where before there was the guardian without a spirit to guard, and a spirit with a guardian to watch over him. This shrine entirely empty. Nothing was there. However, we knew to pay our due respect, and as wished of us by the spirit of metal, the Earth Shrine was a simple ritual to pay respects. So, of course, we went forward, paid our respects, and did our due diligences to make sure the shrine was. And then we figured there's nothing left here for us. We might as well just look around. And in doing so, I found a beautiful, illustrious staff, and I will pick up the Sky Fang. And I will, as I clang it on the ground, a bit of lightning will arc from the ground and around the staff, and then back into the ground.
The Candlekeeper will almost leap from his chair and begin to clap softly.
With this fantastic weapon, we were able to hold off the creatures at bay that would come to waylay us later. But I'll tell you that in a moment. Whenever we found what we had needed at the shrine, we just took a simple rest here as we did with the others. And little did we know that was the gravest mistake we could have made, because in one of the warnings that the guardian of the water shrine told to us, we did not understand until it was far, far too late. And as the shadows fell on the stones, we were enraptured in a all too realistic dream, almost a nightmare, where creatures beset upon us and attacked us in our own minds, where we should be the most safe, but we were the most vulnerable. Little did we know that we were dreaming the entire time, and we awoken enraptured by vines in the rocks, trying to rip us apart and make us one with the earth and petrify our very bodies. Luckily, the divine protection of foreign gods saw fit to keep our cleric safe and gave him the strength to force his way out of the vines, and he soon freed the rest of us, but not free. As you see, it came with a cost, as my brother's left hand was completely turned to stone. However, the next day, God would not leave us so vulnerable, and sought fit to remove that impurity from him and restore him to the fighting strength that we so relied upon. We knew that we could not stay another night, so we made our way forward so that way our mission would not dwindle in our idols. As we moved to the next shrine, the Shrine of Fire, we knew that the shrine after would be where all of the corruption seemed to be seeping from, as we found these creatures of wood were coming from the wood shrine, and all clues led to its corruption. Now we sought no justice in this, for we knew that the spirit of wood was simply a victim of this horrible maliciousness himself. So we had every intention of saving him, not going there with the intent to be hostile, but with the intent to rescue. And moving to the fire shrine, we were taken aback once more, as of course where the others were missing, this shrine was illustrious, warm, soothing, comforting in its heat. And of course the spirit was there, with his guardian, completely safe, and just confused as to what was going on, assuming that the creatures beset upon him were simple jokes of his brother in the wood. He saw no maliciousness in it, and he dealt with it as they normally do. As of course my brothers will tell you, we tend to bicker ourselves, so he thought it was nothing more than that. But as soon as we told him what was going on, He understood the gravity of the situation and knew he could no longer take levity. And he sought fit to outfit us with what we would need to combat the Wood Shrine's corruption. And after telling him all we needed, he restored all of us to a very ample fighting state. And set us on our way to our final and what we thought would be victorious path.
Audible gasp.
Whenever we encroached on the shrine, it was nothing what we could have expected. Nothing in our journey beforehand could have prepared us for what we saw. Of course, through the haze and the shadows swirling around, we saw the face of the spirit of wood, and it was pained, and it was pleading for our help.
It cannot be.
But we sought no entry. There was no means of direct access to this creature. As we called out to him, his only words were help. So of course we did what we could. We girded our loins, made ready for our fight, and on the back of his mighty steed, our cleric guided us through the darkness, where we thought we would find the wooden creature shackled by shadowy corruption chains that we thought to break. As we come through the other side of the darkness, we were no longer in the realm that we left from. We were in the place of darkness and in place of wrong. It felt as if I could not belong anywhere less than where we landed. And as we looked ahead, we saw a giant, towering gate with symbols I had never seen before depicting spiritual creatures of this land that I myself still do not understand. If it were not for our druid and her vast knowledge of the spirits of this plane, we would have been lost to their meaning. But we knew we had to press forward. And of course, stepping forward, we pushed through the gates, and with great heave, they parted for our procession. We moved forward along a stone, and my brother, ever acute in his observations, knew that this stone was originated in the demon wastes, a vile land that I had sought to never set foot in before. But we were there, and we were there for a mission, and it was not going to go unfinished. As we stepped forward, horrible creatures seemed to block our path. Far too long, limbs far too dismatching. Their limbs were longer, their fingers elongated and spindly, covered in shadowy blackness offset to their pale skin. They had 4 arms and legs bent backwards that seemed to have animalistic tendencies. Of course, we had not sought to approach this hastily. We took all of our knowledge of battle acumen and knew that these creatures needed to be faced with all seriousness. So before we fought, we observed them carefully and took a long and careful gaze of their abilities. But of course, that did not prepare us aptly for what they would pull on us. For as we approached, weapons drawn and spells at the ready to be fought, the creatures copied us. They mimicked our movements and stole very spells from the tome that is kept clasped by chains of our cleric. And of course, they set upon us there very, very roughly, using my own abilities to simultaneously waylay my crew with their weapons. We knew it could not be handled as we almost succumbed. Our cleric, our druid, and even my brothers almost lost to me. Choke up for a minute. However, I don't know what had happened. It seemed that he was embodied by the very life that he sought to teach us with, the divine words that he spoke. Our cleric saved us. He seemed to be enraptured, overtaken by the force of his god. And he immediately beset upon these creatures, flying off into a fit of spells and healing and elements flying at these creatures like we had never seen before, as they tried to set upon him with attacks and counters for his spells. he was entirely unbothered, as their attacks flew off of his body and the spells he batted away with his backhand. With every stroke that he made against our enemies, his offhand raised our allies in strength. And it was at that moment that we knew we had them on the ropes. So of course we pressed our advantage and have made it out on top. But but to a great expense to ourselves. As you see, we were laden with the magic of this land. And it took nearly every resource we had at our disposal. And we thought it would be a simple trek to retrieve your elder from there, as we had not encountered on our journey thus far. So we pressed ahead. However, we were met with a foul demon, a servant to a creature known as Agamemnon.
No!
I know not of this creature or his origins. All I know is he means to kill the spirits of this land that would uphold it in its sanctity. I'm sorry. But it seemed the creature did not wish to fight us either. And she seemed to think that all efforts we could make would be for naught anyway. And in her arrogance, she gave us back the elder, saying that he was worthless. But we know not that to be true. We know, given by his efforts made to keep you all afloat, that it is not for naught. We made our way away, as it is no good to fight an enemy you know you would lose. So we retreat to gear up to fight another day, and that great people of the Misted Lands is what I am here to talk to you. We are to beset their very own fortress, to root out its anchors that it clings into this earth, and bring it down, low, where it belongs. However, as versed and as strong my team is, we do not know this land as well as we should. As far and wide as we have not been through these mountains before, and through these mountains is where our journey very much takes us. So now I put it to you, good people. Spread the word. Talk to those around you, those who are learned of this land, and our guides, for we need someone to take us through the mountain pass to our destination. And I will not sugarcoat it, people. It is an arduous journey to take us at least 2 months on our own. And that is with the provisions and help that the elder has besought to give us. So I put it to you, whatever help you can provide, whatever aid you see fit to give, whoever people you know, put it to them to aid us and let them know that we seek their help. They can find me here or at the shrine, speaking with the elder and planning with the shrine maiden for our advance. But we will not be alone, for the City of Glass has set us their very own resources, and I have been told that they will be here in a matter of weeks, perhaps less, the wind being at their back, we hope. If you have any other questions, I'd be happy to enlighten you on details of our tale and our journey thus far and laying ahead of us. I'll be over here, aside from the stage, and I will step down and move aside with my stuff and equipment.
The Candlekeeper will leap up. Oh, bravo! Bravo! Fantastic! All right, make me a performance check with advantage.
Sweet. Advantage.
Okay.
Can I use my inspiration on this?
Sure.
Okay, that is a +9 to that. So I believe that is a 28.
28. Nice.
All right, and with that, the Candlekeeper will leap up from his chair, clapping. Stupendous, wonderful, fantastic! Oh, I was bemused, I was moved, I was frightened, and I was emboldened all at once! Fantastic! Oh, my dear boy! Oh, I simply must have your light for my collection! Come, let us speak of prices, let us speak of guides, let us speak of heroics yet undevised!
I will reach out to shake his hand. It is good to meet you. I'm glad you enjoyed the performance. I was thinking of next time to asking the locals if they would provide food for the crowd.
Oh, we have much to speak of, I assure you. Come. Let us go to my mobile manor. Let us not sit here within the city. Come, bring your brothers and friends, of course. Oh, I have so many questions.
Heavens. Is
Come along now. Come along.
I trust none of this.
Do I know who this is?
I am sorry to tell you that our cleric, who I enraptured you with, is devising means of studying our enemy.
Ah,
right now.
let us go accost him.
He,
All right.
he said he was at the library.
And
so.
that is where we will call it, because I have so much stuff to go over with the Candlekeeper with you guys.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
boy.
Well done. An excellent job, Avery.
Well done.
Oh,
That made
Yeah,
a really
right.
good campaign recap.
You did a very good job.
Jesus.
Send that to Storm.
Yes.
I want you to know that I went for like 4 weeks without having to do a recap, and you just made me pay it all back right there.
You
Yes.
role-played your maestro character ability. Ah! Good job, buddy. You did a good job, though.
Thank you.
Okay.
Could have been
that
a good
was-
story without a good storyteller. So
Yeah.
thank you for telling me the story so I could relay it.
Yeah. And now you're gonna get guns.
What?
Big
Yippee!
old guns.
Is that what it meant by generous patron?
Yeah, generous patron's gonna give you some shit, all right.
Well, if he's got a Mossberg 500 shockwave, you let him know that that's
Bro,
mine.
he's got a deagle, bro.
Are we
Gold-plated.
getting amongst
a,
guns?
a gold-plated deagle. Not
I
a
get the MG
deagle.
Can I get the MG42?
No.
Only because
God.
you got so nicely.
You will get the M79 though,
Woo!
otherwise known as the gun.
Oh gosh. Did anybody have popcorn during that? I will not be doing it again.
I do. I do.
Dude,
I
Hey,
went
listen,
to the movies before this, so I have popcorn.
Good.
That's so
Oh.
awesome.
Get popped and corned. Alrighty, good stuff, guys. Excellent session. Well done,
I
everybody.
bet this guy has a shit ton of songs I can get.
Oh, well, you'll see.
That was
all,
fabulous
all
to
in
eat
good
popcorn
time.
too.
All in good time.
Ugh,
Soon.
my blood is fucking pumping, dude. It's been ages since I've been on a fucking stage like that.
There are no
Good job,
benefits to
Avery.
being a good person. If you only do good because you expect to be rewarded, you're not a good person.
That does not make sense at all. I'm not tracking that.
That's weird. I don't know about that. All right, let's do this.
Oh man.
Wait, what the fuck?
The
Alright.
whole party except for Nobb.
Do we want to level up?
We will do all of that next time.
Okay.
Lovely to give me time to get some more spells. Oh, I have a question. It says I get the spells from my spell list. Is that just the Bard spell list or the Arcane spell list?
Arcane spell list. You're an arcane caster.
Okay.
So that's
Dragon.
bards,
I was-
wizards, sorcerers, things like that.
Ooh.
Dragon.
You are an arcane caster. Alrighty. Good stuff. Good job, everyone. And now I have to get nice and prepped up for the next game. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in about an hour.
Hell yeah.
Hugs and or kisses.
Have a great day, everyone.